Growing up, my grandmother would bake a chicken every Sunday. And as we grew older, my sister and I would also find ourselves gathered around the table with friends. But nowadays, Sunday dinner is too often spent apart from the ones we love. After all, Thanksgiving shouldn't be the only day we set aside to gather with family and friends around the table. But why wait 365 days to enjoy good food and good fellowship? So join me as we dedicate this new series to stirring up and reviving some delicious reasons to have a simple family supper. It's Sunday dinner, y'all, and it's gonna be awesome. Let's make something yum, y'all.
Let's gather the ingredients. In a large saucepan, you're going to add 4 cups of your unsweetened tea, your 1 cup of sugar, the rosemary, garlic, thyme, onion, pepper, and bay leaves. Squeeze both halves of your lemon. And last but not least, add in your salt. Then whisk, 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 whisk it real good. Then place your pot on the stove and on medium-high heat continue to whisk until it comes to a boil. Boil for approximately 10 minutes and then cool completely. After the brine has completely cooled, we're going to put our gloves on to practice safe handling and then place all of our chicken in a baggie. At this point, we'll take 2 cups of our brine and place to the side to use later, and then take the rest of the brine and fill up the bag. Make sure it's sealed tightly so you won't lose any of your brine. Then you take your chicken and place it in a pan or on a cookie sheet so you won't have any leaks while it's marinating. Place in the fridge to marinate for 2 to 4 hours, but I find it best if you marinate it overnight. When you're ready to bake your chicken, you can also start on your sides. Wash and peel your sweet potatoes. Now don't look, Mom, because I'm getting ready to cut these potatoes. But cut your sweet potatoes into bite-sized pieces. I'll tell you when you can look again, Mom. Okay, Mom, I put the knife down now. You can look. On a baking pan covered with parchment paper, I drizzled some olive oil. On top of that, I added my diced sweet potatoes and my green beans. I sprinkled them with my Himalayan sea salt and my herb seasoning. and then gave them a good toss. Then place it to the side until the chicken has been prepped. Preheat your oven to 425. Now pour out all of your brine from the bag. I then covered my baking pans with foil and then topped it with baking racks. You'll see why in a minute. I then placed the wings on the racks and proceeded to pat them dry with paper towels. The drier they are, the crispier they'll be, so pat them really well. Then place both pans in the oven for 30 minutes, about halfway through tossing your veggies. Now this part is optional because the wings are delicious as they are, but I decided to make a glaze. In a saucepan, add the 2 cups of brine, 1 cup of sugar, 2 additional cups of the tea, and the lemons that you used to squeeze into the brine yesterday. Simmer on medium heat until you get a syrupy consistency. Don't walk away because it can burn fast. After 30 minutes, remove the wings from the oven and baste them with your glaze. Now crank up the heat to broil and place the pan of wings back into the oven to bake for another 3 to 5 minutes. Then repeat the process twice. While the wings are under the broiler, you can begin my favorite process, the plating. And when the wings are done, add them to the plate as well. Now watch this cleanup. 1, 2, 3. Cleanup is so much easier when you use foil and a rack. Now let's make it even prettier with some lemon and some rosemary. And that's it, y'all. Sweet tea glazed chicken. Come and get it.